If it's not for Ghana, as a Nigerian, I would have been running with the impression or the euphoria that the Islamic man or the Muslim man is an enemy by default to a Christian man.
Oh my God, you guys, Ghana have proven to Africa, not just Africa, that they are the most united country, people ever you can think of in the continent of Africa at this point. See, there's no point arguing, because if you can remember vividly in my past episode where one of us, Kofi Cavalli, actually said Nigerians are the most welcoming and receptive, peaceful people, and I was like, how? This made me delve deep based on recommendations as well from most of you, my amazing subscribers, to go delve deep into this video, not just the first kind of it or the first of its kind with High School Africa. You guys, video credit to this young amazing man from Ghana, High School Africa, that has been doing massively well in uniting schools in Africa, students in Africa, and uniting countries in Africa. Guys, in this episode, I know most of you have seen it, but I'm going to make it, in bits and summary to give you or show us a different perception, right, of how Ghana, when it comes to education, is making wave, is shaking the continent of Africa to the point that I teared up. I was like, goosebumps all over. Like, what kind of amazing, what kind of inspiring piece of content uniting students of a great Sierra Leone student from this hand, from a Bo secondary school in Sierra Leone, who did engage in this exchange program. If you haven't seen this guy I'm talking about as High School Africa, check on YouTube, High School Africa. This is not the first of his kind. He's been uniting students, going around schools in the continent of Africa. He has even been to Nigeria. And this time he had a section or a program of exchange where a student from this school, from this country, goes to Ghana or goes to another country. But for today, Bo Secondary School in Sierra Leone did send out their own, which is Thomas Conte, right? Conte, to Ghana.
Hi, I'm Thomas Conte, a pupil of the Bo School. This partnership is not merely an academic alliance, it is a rebirth of Africa's solidarity and how young leaders can make Africa a better continent. It's about unity, shared knowledge, and collective growth. And moving to Ghana as a beacon of Africa excellence, known for its democratic governance and also commitments to Africa development, my expectations will be how to share educational perspective in the Ghana Secondary Technical School. I want to know their ideas, their perspective, and their educational system. I want to be included in how they can develop Africa as a whole. I hope to gain education from them, share knowledge, perspective, and experiences. And also in Ghana, the major tourist attraction sites, I want to visit there and see what history really tells us. And the food, I hope, I don't know if I will find Kasaba live there, but I'll come back, I'll adapt to their food. I hope, I believe it will be lovely. I believe it will be lovely to try. And also meet with some dignitaries and bring back that insights to Sierra Leone. And I was also told that Ghanaian will be coming to Bo School and other parts of the country, as I will be also going to Ghana and other parts of the regions. Basically, I will be in the western region, so I want to know how people move, and I also take care of myself. How is it like to feel in other parts of Africa? And my expectations are many, but I hope to gain exposure to new educational system, new ideas, new cultures, and bring back that insights that will broaden my intellectual horizon and inspire others. And to the students and administration of Ghana Secondary Technical School, Thomas Conte will be visiting you, and I hope you warmly welcome me. You share your knowledge with me, you show me around your school compound, your history, and how your ideas is like to develop Africa. And I hope to bring my what Bo School really built with me. I hope to give my own ideas. I hope to give my own perspective on how we can make Africa a better continent. And trust me when I say this, I have a lot to tell you about Sierra Leone.
And from his arrival, the warmth reception, oh my God.
And creative arts, Madam Ablajifa Gomashi, who has carried this also very extensively and aggressively to make sure that whatever she can do to bring together Africans, she does. And we are looking forward to receiving you at the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park and receiving all other Sierra Leoneans in Ghana or anywhere in Africa, and indeed the world, to come and visit the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park.
You can see this. Looks like Thomas is coming to live here. Is this your first time being on a flight?
Yeah.
Let me show you something.
But we will serve you contemporary stew. And then you will pass your verdict. You will compare that one to your cassava leaf stew, and then you will see if you will continue eating cassava leaf stew.
It's a real crowd, and it represents all the schools. So though you are going from both schools, you are representing every school in Sierra Leone. And based on your experience and how the outcome, whatever comes out of the event, will determine what will happen in the future.
Nice job. I'm Thomas. I will be representing Sierra Leone Bosco at the Ghana for an exchange program. And this is Mr. Kofi. He's been a great man and trying to see how Africa could be a better continent. And this is my dad. Very proud of his boy. Thank you very much. Ghana, I'm coming. So here we are at the airport. We're now here to do the check-ins and all that. So stay tuned. I'll be in Ghana shortly with Thomas. I'm coming.
Commission in Accra, Ghana. We've just received Thomas Conte, a student of the Bow School. We come now on educational exchange. And they go, what is the name of the town? Yeah, they go to Takoradi, where they will have to meet his Ghanaian counterparts, and they will be here for nearly a week or so, after which you would have to travel back to Sierra Leone. So you are welcome, Akwaba, as they say, to Ghana. Yeah? Have no fear, you are in good hands. Ghanaians are friendly. You'll be here time in and again. We'll be in touch. A good man, what is his name, Mr. What?
Koyo.
Yeah, he has been in touch with the embassy pertaining your arrival. So feel at home, yeah? Welcome once more.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you all for a job well done. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thomas Conte, well, my name is Rollins Nonyoname. I am the Acting Executive Director for the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park. And I, on behalf of my staff and everybody at the park, would like to welcome you to Ghana.
Thank you very much.
You know, Kwame Nkrumah represents one thing. He represents a lot of things, but the one thing that is very central to Kwame Nkrumah is the idea that Africans need to come together. And so when we got wind of this proposal, we were very excited because it once again represents an opportunity to work to promote solidarity among Africans, Sierra Leoneans and Ghanaians in this context. So I am completely excited and I'm happy that you are here. You know, one of the main things of this government, it's about promoting African unity. If you listen to the speech delivered by His Excellency Johndramanimahama, you will notice his passion for the African cause. And this has also been carried very aggressively by the Honorable Minister of Tourism and Creative Arts and Culture, Minister of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts, Madam Ablajifa Gomashi, who has carried this also very extensively and aggressively to make sure that whatever she can do to bring together Africans, she does. And so we, on our part, are very excited to welcome you, and we hope that your stay in Ghana will be very, very, very pleasant. And we are looking forward to receiving you at the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park and receiving all other Sierra Leoneans inside of Sierra Leone or in Ghana or anywhere in Africa and indeed the world to come and visit the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park to study about Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, his ideals for development, for freedom for the Africans. Thank you and welcome once again.
Thank you very much. On behalf of High Schools Africa and the Honorable Minister of Education Israel, Honorable Korazaki, and the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Honorable Timothy Kaba, and the Minister of Tourism, Honorable Tunis, and the entire PPs and staff of Bow School and the Republic of Australia, I bring you greetings from the Lion Mountain and the place where manners make it man. I am Thomas Conte from Moscow, representing Sierra Leone and Moscow. And I'm here in Ghana to share knowledge, to gain perspective beyond borders, and to return your roots in build human grandeur experience and the humility to make Africa a better continent, to uniting Africans. As when Africa leads together, Africa lands together, Africa grows together, and how we become a better continent. Thank you very much. I hope my stay will be a hopeful one and a blessed one. Thank you very much.
You can see this. Looks like Thomas is coming to live here. Is this your first time being on a flight?
Yeah.
Let me show you something.
Okay.
Let me show you something here. What's the name?
Kotoka International Airport.
Kotoka International Airport.
Kotoka.
How do you see this place?
It's nice, well organized. Yeah.
Is it your first time being on a flight?
Yeah.
How was it?
There was mixed feelings. I mean, especially when it was night.
So you couldn't see anything?
Yeah, but I captured some when I get to Ghana. I mean, the landscape, the light glowing and all that. Yeah.
Amazing. Let's go this way.
This is the maiden edition between Ghana and Sierra Leone. And interestingly, this food hub, food studio, for me, the best food joint in Ghana, took care of Thomas Conte's travel. So if you're looking at the brand over here, the Dedo food, they literally took care of Thomas Conte's travel, like the air ticket and all the things that this guy needed for him to come to Ghana for the exchange program. The brand Dedo took care of it. And this is our boss over here, Boss David. So, Mr. Conte, if you are in Ghana here, it is because of our boss over here. Is the reason why you got on a flight and came to Ghana and then travel to Western region and go to GSTS and go and see all the beautiful things, have good relationship with the students and all that, share things pertaining to Sierra Leone, and you also learning things about Ghana and all that. And interestingly, when he came, he also asked you to come here and come and eat as well. Just imagine. He paid for the flight, but he said you should also come and eat as well. So, Mr. Conte, this is...
Thank you very much, Mr. David.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know, one thing, we've envisioned a better Africa, and we've seen that education can unite Africa and make Africa a better continent. And we are the next generation of leaders. We have to add that IQ that when we unite through education, we can make Africa a better continent.
Indeed.
So, thank you very much for this opportunity. I mean, it's a stepping stone towards potentials. Yeah. So I want to say thank you and hope to see more of these warm gestures in Ghana. So I don't know if you have some Sierra based food here.
You lie bad. You think it's a joke?
Okay, so yeah, you are welcome to Ghana, Thomas Conte. You are welcome to Dedo Foods. There is a simple reason why we got involved, and that reason is because we believe in Africa. Dedo Food is an authentic Ghanaian restaurant. We pride ourselves in cooking the best jollof rice anywhere.
Okay.
Not only in Accra or Ghana, but the best jollof rice you can find anywhere. And so you are in a very privileged position right now.
Exactly.
We made it a point to treat you to that best jollof rice. Yes. I don't want to say Ghana jollof. The best jollof rice.
No, this is not Ghana jollof. This is the premium jollof. No, but it's true. Honestly, it's true. Like the best jollof.
We'll allow him to give his verdict. After.
Do you serve jollof in Sierra Leone?
Yeah.
Okay, you testify. Don't worry.
The warmth reception at the airport. Oh my God. This is not just it. It's not just all. This shows and depicts the fact that, oh my God, Ghanaians are the most welcoming people, to counter that wrong narrative that was almost sold out here. And I'm like, wow. Anyway, shout out to the sponsors of this program, like we have rightly seen, and shout out to Sierra Leone, shout out to the great motherland Ghana, and every individual, every party, every organization that has made this a dream come true. And the most important shout out goes to High School Africa. Oh my God.
Thinking Africa, that we are one people. And the earlier we start thinking like that, the better it is good for us. So go and preach Sierra Leone to them, and also take from them Ghana back to Sierra Leone. However, you are not under compulsion. You are not, it is not by force to stay in their school and interact with them and all that. If along the way you feel like, I don't like these people, I want to go back to Freetown, just call me. I'll come and pick you up, take you away from here, send you to Kotoka Airport, and then you fly back to Sierra Leone. But I know that you will stay there with them, have all the vibe, and show us, all of us, the millions of people watching, will also learn from your experience here in GSCS and in Ghana as well. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
And you can go now.
Welcome to Ghana Security Technical. Let your coming tell the whole Africa that we are not different, but we are one people. I am Master Barnabas Kwame Naoki, and you are welcome to the land of the giants.
Thank you very much.
Nigeria, Ghana, Burkina, Uganda, Gambia, Ethiopia, not only that, I say Rwanda, Sudan, to mention a few.
And that's the library. Yeah, the staff room and the library. Yes. By our old boys. Yeah, we call them the giants. Yes, the giants, our old boys. Yeah, our basketball courts. Yeah, the finest in the whole region. Yes.
1, 2, 1, 2. All hands a pace step forward. All two skip still. In open or did match. As you were.
Okay.
All hands a pace step forward. All two skip still. In open or did match. So you are number 2. So
okay.
You don't move. Marker keep still. Remember this right and left. 10. So you turn to your right.
Minus what? OA. Do you agree?
Is you had the head voice? Please sit. Is you had the head voice? Yeah. Is this science 3A? Yeah, thank you very much. I'm Thomas Conte, and I'm from Sierra Leone, and a both school people. So I'm here on an exchange program with High Schools Africa. Yeah, I'll be in your classroom and sleep in your dormitories. Yeah, so I hope you'll be nice to me. I want to learn from you, and you also share your ideas with me. Okay? So Master Edwin, right? Yeah. Nice meeting you again. I mean, I met with you yesterday.
So, how do you feel right now? Now sitting in a different environment,
yeah.
Different people.
Yeah. I mean, I met some of you yesterday. Yeah, like the masters and all. Yeah. You already told me about your school, and although I need to learn, I need to learn a lot more. The one I've already learned. In Sierra we have junior secondary school. That is JSS 1, 2, and 3. When you're in JSS 3, you take the mechanics dimensions, but you to be promoted to senior secondary school 1, that is SSS 1.
Yeah. Same here. But I hope you guys also treat integrated science.
Yes, for junior.
But for senior, you don't treat?
Nah, it's not integrated science. We have our faculties.
Okay.
Yeah, like we have the science and technology. We do maths, English, biology, chemistry, physics. Like me, I'm talking about my subjects. Yeah, I do geography, agriculture, and PhD.
And what?
And PhD, physical health education.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what about you?
Oh, the same, but social studies and integrated science in addition.
Social studies in science?
Yes.
Wow. Like all social studies in the JSS, Junior Secondary School.
We treat the same thing to SHS.
So how is like the social studies?
Oh, it's just like the one in JHS, but it's more comprehensive.
And I'm positive that what you've done today has set a pace for stronger African unity and collaboration. When you go home, give this to your principal and tell him that GSCL so much appreciates the spirit of friendship. And this citation is in honor of Reverend Kanesi Hassan, principal of both secondary schools, Sierra Leone. We appreciate the spirit of camaraderie, and we look forward to continued collaboration between our dear schools to promote education in our country. With love from Reverend Dr. Ken Obin, Headmaster.
To this great man, High School Africa. Guys, oh my God. You see, the highlight of it all was at the school premises. The march parade by the students to this young man gave me goosebumps. I'm like, what? Oh my God. Down to the classrooms. Oh my God. Did you pay attention to the words of wisdom coming out from the mouth of this young Thomas Kante? Oh my God. I have never, as a Nigerian, witnessed this all my life. Don't be shocked. Don't be surprised, because tell me, how can this happen in Nigeria? How can this happen in Nigeria? Like, you will never understand how we Nigerians, feel about this unity, this peace, oneness, safety that you guys as Ghanaians share and have. But to break it down for your understanding, for proper understanding, take a look at a school in Nigeria, based on what it is for Nigeria, guys.
Doing some breaking news this morning. New reports say 303 school children and 12 teachers were abducted by gunmen in an attack on a Catholic school in Nigeria. Now, original reports said 215 children were abducted. The Christian Association of Nigeria confirming, though, to the Associated Press that the students are both male and female and range in age from 18 to 10. Now, no group has yet claimed responsibility for these abductions. Tactical squads and local hunters are working to rescue those children.
Desperate parents rushed to their children's school after it became the latest target in Nigeria's spate of mass abduction attacks. More than 300 pupils from St Mary's primary and secondary schools, nearly half the students, were taken when gunmen arrived on more than 60 motorcycles. The Catholic diocese that runs the school denies the state government's assertion that it was told to close before the attack. Now the state governor is ordering a blanket closure.
These incidents would have been avoided. However, it's not a time for blame game. Our mission today is to see how we can rescue these children and all those that have been kidnapped in that incident. The stakeholders today have decided to close all schools in Niger State.
This week has seen a wave of attack. On Monday, armed men stormed a mainly Muslim girls' school in northwest Kebbi State, seizing 25 students. And another gang abducted 64 people, including women and children, from their homes in Zamfara State. The next day, 2 people were killed and 38 abducted at the Christ Apostolic Church in central Kwara State. And yesterday, the attack on St Mary's Catholic School in Niger State, in which 315 students and teachers were reported captured. The Christ Apostolic Church's own live stream caught the moment of Tuesday's attack in the middle of a service. Members of the congregation hiding and fleeing before the gunmen enter, searching for potential captives and looting whatever was left in the panic. The upsurge in these attacks has sparked comparison with the events of 2014, when the Islamist armed group Boko Haram kidnapped 276 teenage schoolgirls from their classrooms in northeastern Chibok, their plight sparking an international campaign to bring back our girls. President Trump insisting the recent attacks on Christians are the work of radical Islam, threatening to withdraw aid to Nigeria or worse.
May very well go into that now disgraced country, guns a-blazing, to completely wipe out the Islamic terrorists who are committing these horrible, horrible atrocities.
He's been joined in his campaign by the US rapper Nicki Minaj, speaking at the UN on Tuesday.
In Nigeria, Christians are being targeted, driven from their homes, and killed.
But many in Nigeria, not least its government, point to a more complicated reality. One of the schools targeted this week taught mainly Muslim pupils. Analysts ascribe much of the violence to criminal as well as jihadist gangs seeking ransom and protection money. And so more closure orders are being issued. This just one school in northern Kaduna State where parents were told to collect their daughters today.
They have to let children go for their safety. Their life is important than their education as far as now is concerned.
Uncertainty for parents, uncertainty for the government as it scrambles to head off US threats of sanctions and military action while contending with a growing security crisis.
If it's not for Ghana, as a Nigerian, I would have been running with the impression or the euphoria that the Islamic man or the Muslim man is an enemy by default to a Christian man. If it's not for Ghana, as a Nigerian, I would have been running with the impression that by default, a Muslim hates a Christian as a Christian hates a Muslim. You see, one thing a lot of people don't understand is that by the virtue of being a Nigerian, we have a lot of things defined upside down as in comparison to what it should be. That is exactly what a society that has failed will do to you as an individual. You will continue running around and be thinking that A is B, whereas B is A. You continue running around thinking that good is evil, whereas evil is good. I'm telling you the truth. You will continue thinking that what is good is evil, whereas it's actually what is good that is good. You wouldn't know, and you'll be thinking that evil is good. That is the situation we found ourselves in Nigeria. That's why when we open our mouth to say that as far as Ghana has peace, Ghana can fly to any level. As far as Ghana has peace, let me put it this way: any society that has peace, any society that is known for peace, the sky is their starting point. It is only when they tell themselves we want to stop that they will stop. And as far as I'm concerned, Ghana only stops when they want to stop. If Ghana wants to get to any level, if they want a level above the US, Ghana can achieve it, believe me. You see, a peaceful society is the greatest asset any society can find. A peaceful society is the great. That's why in the old times people go to war because of peace. People go to war because of liberation. Peace is the master of freedom. Peace is the master of truth. When there is peace, peace is an evidence of love in a society. You come to Ghana and you see Muslims and Christians. I'm trying to understand these things. I don't know, Ghanaians, please help me out. Come to my comment section and tell me how you people were able to achieve this. I talk about how Ghanaians were able to establish this brotherhood, this strong bond between Muslims and Christians. And they even come to my comment section to make it worse. They put it in such ways that I have no need, I can't comprehend it. And I keep shouting and I keep saying, no way. You hear someone say in my comment section, I'm a Christian, but I go to the mosque at so time. You hear someone say, I'm a Muslim, but we're even waiting for Christmas Day. And then you hear someone say, if I disengage with my Muslim brother, who's going to give me something? There's something they usually write. And I'm like, what mentality? What mentality? Now, this oh my God, Ghanaians. Now, I'm drawing a lot of findings from Ghanaians. Listen, this gives you a little hint, a little clue in knowing that what's happening in Nigeria right now is politically driven. It's not natural. It is politically driven. Nigerians, you see that thing I keep telling you people about, a society that has this lust for money. You see, when we say, the love of money is not evil. It is the root of all evil, which means that it is more devilish than the devil itself. I'm telling you the truth. Now, I talked about how Ghanaians were able to establish peace and how they were able to establish so much bond between Muslims and Christians that you can't even separate the religion. You can't even see them. They don't define themselves based on religion. I talked about this many months or a few years ago, and now look at the genocide happening in Nigeria. It's coming out to the surface. And when I talked about this, a lot of Nigerians never saw this as an asset. As a matter of fact, this is the crux of any development. I don't care your definition of development. I don't care your standard of comparison between a society that is developed. But the fact that a particular society has been able to harness peace to the extent, do you know, when you harness peace to the extent that religious-wise, people don't see themselves differently. I mean, that is the crux of the matter when we want to talk about development. And this is owed to the fact that Ghanaians are not money conscious. You see, this is part of the evidence of a non-money conscious man, Ghanaian.
This is so emotional and heartbreaking that seeing what Ghana is doing, right? Seeing how Ghana is uniting schools. This is what Nigerians are supposed to also emulate and replicate. But the reverse is the case. That look at students who went to school in their numbers, in the dormitory, in the hostels, were being adopted by jihadists, by Boko Haram, by Fulani headsmen, call them anything whatsoever, beasts and terrors that are constituting nuisance and terrorism. This is the situation of Nigerian education, Nigerian students. Are we supposed to, at this point, as Nigerians, look at what it is in Ghana or for Ghanaians liking to Nigeria? And yet, this is what we have been screaming. This is what we have been saying, that Nigeria is not safe. Nigeria is a no-go area. Nigeria, at this point, we have been saying it's at the verge of collapse. But look at it. The world, even as Trump has stated clearly, has seen that indeed Nigeria needs help so badly that regardless of how hypocritical, they come out in self-denial of their reality. No one should listen to them at this point, but for the sake of innocent lives that are being unalived, parents waking up to mourning, to the loss of their children, to the loss of their relatives, to the adoption of their children is the worst pain ever you can think of. I tell you, for anyone. But I can confirm and attest to watching this, saying today that the relationship in Ghana, or for Ghana, based on religion, between the Christians and the Muslims is the direct opposite of what we have going on in Nigeria, which is part of where the root cause of this genocide, as stated clearly, is emanating from. I have said it times without number that as a Nigerian, as a Christian, I have never grown up to see peace, unity amongst Christians and Muslims. Like we dread and we are scared of the Muslims, the houses, the northerners as Christians, as South is because of this their terrifying nature, violent nature, that they even value the life of animals such as their cows more than that of human beings. And this is the pain I feel as a Nigerian, and it tears me up when I see a people as Ghanaians who live directly opposite from us. You guys, Ghanaians, permit me today to say that you don't know how blessed you are. This is not hyping, this is not, exaggerating, but this is stating it from the depth of my heart that you people are blessed to live as one, to unite as one, living in peace, that peace that passeth all understanding. You don't know what it means. The pricelessness of peace cannot be compared to terror, which is senseless, which is baseless and destructive. I respect you all as Ghanaians. I honor and I regard you in the highest level and esteem. Keep up the peace. Keep up this whole program of uniting Africans. But for saying one Africa with Nigeria, listen again, one Africa with Nigeria, just take that out of the picture, because I know that the reason why, even as we speak, Ghanaians are so angry, are so frustrated, is because of the attitude, the behavior, the crimes of Nigerians as we speak. Put Nigeria aside and bring in other countries, you will see how peaceful the continent of Africa will be. But saying Africa unity with Nigeria, it's a dream that I see never coming through, except, which they say change is constant, there is change. Positive one at that, by the divine intervention of not just God alone, but our intentionality, our commitment to positive change of character, behavior. But I guess, or I bet, this might not happen in our generation. Maybe generations unborn to come, or as they say say never. So look at how well the president of Ghana has come, starting from Kwame Nkrumah down to this reign of His Excellency Johndramanimahama, to making sure that Africans unite. But which people are twatting it? Nigerians. Ladies and gentlemen, I can go on and on, but I feel like tearing up. I'm putting my emotions together. Well done, Ghana. Well done to the sponsors of this program. Well done to everyone that has made this a dream come true. And well done to Sierra Leone. If you are a Sierra Leonean out there, I say God bless you. God bless Ghana. And God bless Africa. And more shoes to Nigeria. This is where I want to draw the line. Keep leaving you all to the comment section. Tell me what you think. Share your thoughts in the comments. Like this video and stay subscribed if you like it. I'm sure going to see you in my next one. Ciao, ciao.